Photos are so sick because they just remind you of memories and they show you things that you probably can't remember. It just makes me remember more and more yesterday is a day that I can't go back to. And today is a day that will never happen today. Again, I said a day. Like, I just like this photo. This is me and my friends. We did a road trip to Austin for her birthday. And I can never go back to that day. When you hear like stuff like YOLO, live once, you truly only live once, or like, make the most of every second and whatnot. Like we we hear this and sometimes I look at those people crazy because they live like there's no tomorrow, but there's no more yesterday again. But at the same time, even though yesterday was a day that we'll never go back to, the pains, the love, the smiles from yesterday are what pushes us on for today and tomorrow. As I get older and older, I realize more and more how the past affects us. Um, I want to say, dang you, Sigmund Freud. I took this class called Lifespan Development, and I read a lot of psychology books growing up because my mom has a degree in psychology and whatnot, and she used to talk to us about these things. I got interested, but Sigmund Freud talks about childhood a lot and how that affects our upbringing. I'm supposed to be recording this, and we cling on to this past that we can't go back to. But it's that past that we can't go back to that for some reason holds us back towards the future we're trying to get to. Whether it be trauma, whether it be things of hurt, whether it be smiles or whatnot. Even though the past will never occur again in that same format, I'm just going to correct myself. It's like yesterday can't happen again, but the past will occur again if we don't change and learn from the patterns. That past is the same thing that forces us and calls us to make certain decisions. And I'm just giving you an example. We all have habits that we try to stop that we cannot stop, but you can't stop. Shout out neurolinguistic programming. But you can stop. I ate peanut butter a lot. Side note, I've been trying to try a bunch of peanut butter brands. This is mid. I used to see these at like, the richer kids' houses or whatever. This is mid. The best peanut butter, in my opinion, is honey roasted peanut butter. Back to the main topic. That past that we can't go back to is what holds us. But I do think the past is important for us to learn about the future. I really want to challenge everybody that watches this to have a conversation with their parents, to hear about their stories, and you can understand how they go about things. When you hear about stories, that allows you to see different conjecture points and different perspectives, and from there it allows you to make decisions about what future you want to have and what you want to become and all of that hoo-ha. Um, Let me rose back. Yeah, this is a day that I can never go back to, and tomorrow is a day that I can. Tomorrow is a day that we hope to get into. The past is a day that we can never go back to, and today is a day that we're supposed to live into. But we struggle with all three of these subsects, and we can blame the actions that we do right now on our past, or we can take accountability of yes, the past is what shapes us. But those mistakes, those learning curves, those whatever, it's just part of your humanity. And because yesterday is a day we can never go back to, we can choose to become the future of whatever we want to go to. That's the cool part. Like right now in the stage of life I'm in, I'm seeing my friends and why did it zoom in again? Oh, is that the zoom in thing? It just zoomed in again. Okay, that doesn't matter. I'm seeing my friends do the things that they talked about when they were kids. On Instagram, I saw somebody I know, become get her white coat. She's in medical school, and I was like, wow. I remember when she said she wanted to be a doctor, and she's in medical school. It's like crazy. I think she's almost done with medical school. I'm not even sure. We're becoming closer and closer to those things we dreamed about and wanted. The past things the past us wanted and the new things that future us wants, right? If we hold on to the past so much that we can't forgo of the past things that we wanted, we will just become hoarders. Like when basketball players, when anybody, not when anybody touches money, they start to buy the things they never got as a kid. You buy the shoes, you buy the houses, you go in the places you wanted to go to, you start collecting this crap. But in the day, it doesn't matter because now it's about what do you currently want. But sometimes we cling on to the past so much, we're asking ourselves, why? Oh, that's so cool. That is actually sick. Wait, is that how it works? Okay, let's stop it. But we cling on to the past and we hold on to these things. And if we don't let go of them, we cannot actually become our current selves. I had this epiphany when I was struggling to figure out like, past me wanted this, what does future me want, and where do they intersect? It's okay if they don't intersect because you grow and you changed. I can ramble and talk about how much our past affects us so much, but I think our past affects us so much if we're not willing to learn the lessons from it. I think pattern recognition is probably one of the hardest things that we can ever do as humans. As people, it is extremely hard, or it's not that hard. It's extremely hard to make the choice to change and change constantly to become who you want to be as what you say you do. We cling on to these past because we know that the past holds a part of us, but it's not going to stay the same of who you want to become. Gonna end this video before I lose my train of thought. That's cool though.